Now, I would guess we'd say for this segment, let the battle begin. But it's literally one man walking into the arena, and that's Terminated 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah.
You guys actually watch it?
We did, yeah.
Watched it. I tried to get it on YouTube, and
I
the
just
scummy
hide it.
bastards have the original up. So a nice 480p movie.
Yeah.
It's nice to watch.
Jesus.
I went, fuck you, and got my refund back. And then if you go down further, they actually have the newer updated one there.
They had both.
They had both up there.
That's
They
fine.
had the original.
But it was labelled HD.
Oh,
So-
yeah, when I clicked on the...
Oh, so you had the weird ending?
So first, no, we didn't actually watch that one. But when I clicked on the movie to buy it, I clicked HD. 480 is not HD at all. So I was able to get a refund back and a free movie rental from them.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I schooled him.
So we just found another way to get it.
I almost bought it.
I just hide it on Foxtel.
Yeah, I almost bought it on a 4K because
I thought you had it, didn't you?
No, I thought I did too, but somehow I got a copy on my PC. I don't know where it came from. That's how I knew.
I don't know where it came from. Just like you tugging.
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, go.
But yeah, I was gonna buy it, and it's like $40 for 4K right now because it just got released in 4K. Not long
Jeez.
ago.
Oh,
Jesus.
did it? We watched the Blu-ray 3D version, but like when you buy the Blu-ray disc 3D,
Yeah,
one's a
there's
3D disc, and then another's just the normal Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
That's the one we watched.
We got the family-friendly version. No dick.
No dick.
No dick.
No dick.
How'd they take the dick out?
They put some concrete there
Just a bit of
to
concrete.
block
No.
it.
Does it look like it's part of the set?
Nope, it looks
Oh,
fake.
well, if you weren't looking for dick, you'd probably just think it's
yeah,
concrete.
but because we were looking for dick,
Yeah.
we were like, that rock should not be there. There should
Well, I
be
saw
a
dick.
cock instead of a rock.
lucky bastard. For people that don't know what we're talking about, when the T-1000 first appears and he's crouching down, you can see his dick.
Mm.
Oh, no, not when he first appears. After he kills the cop and then crouches down to pick up the gun, is it? I think then you see it. Because you don't actually see him appear.
No, when he appears.
You don't see him appear.
Well, you see him kneeling.
The normal Terminator, Arnie appears kneeling.
Oh yeah.
T-1000 walks up, kills the cop, then crouches down.
No, you see him.
No, you see him appear.
You see him appear.
I think so.
You see.
I think
Which
we
one is
do, but we didn't in our version.
Which
we
one
didn't
is it?
see him appear, and then we got the weird ending where the old lady's on the bench.
Which
That was
Terminator
so
is it? Which takes the front of the truck apart, pretty much, like when he appears.
Yeah, it's just like bzzz,
Yeah,
That's the first one.
and a sphere.
That's Arnie.
I swear it's the cop.
The
that
second
does
one comes up and you just see the fence. There's just a circle and it's been burnt. And the cop's like, what the fuck kind of thing? And then he comes up behind him and stabs him. Then crouches down to get his gun. Then you
Yeah,
see
maybe
it.
then. Maybe that's fun.
Yeah.
I
But,
have a
that.
flawless
We all watched
memory.
like within the last week, and we still can't remember.
I guess my question to you is, do you think it holds up? Because I
No.
think it's fantastic.
No, it wasn't what I voted for. It's horrible. No, it was alright.
All right. Fuck.
I did notice a scene that it's not even a scene. It's just a little tidbit. Do you know the scene where the T-1000's flying the helicopter?
Yes.
Right. If you take notice, he's firing a gun, and you're like, "What the fuck? How's he controlling this thing?" And like, my thoughts were like, he must be able to control this thing perfectly because he's going under fucking bridges and shit. He's got two hands on the yoke, and he's got a third hand spawned
Yeah.
Really?
for holding the gun.
really?
Oh, shit.
He's got 3 hands.
What?
That's sick.
Yeah,
Wicked.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is so cool.
Yeah, I know. I never noticed it ever. And this time I just noticed that he had 2 hands on the yoke, so he had perfect control, and 1 hand spraying like the gun.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because while rewatching again, I was like, I wanted to notice how many little tidbits things or if things made sense to see if it held up.
Yeah.
And just like a couple of things that stood out is when Arnie was just standing there when they're all dealing with the guns and they're in like the Mexican place or whatever.
Yeah.
The whole time he's just scanning his head backwards and forwards, left and right. So
Yeah.
he's just like scanning and patrolling the area kind of thing. Just
And he
little shit
looks like
that.
a robot too. He did
One
really
little
well.
tidbit that I think I picked on is that the T-1000, if he couldn't find John Connor, he surely would have been programmed to protect the people that were supposed to make the apocalypse happen.
Yeah, I
okay.
thought that too, but they didn't.
yeah.
Like, he wouldn't have just been, what was he doing in that time? "Oh, I'm just looking around.
Yeah, he's just looking around like, John,
No,
John.
he should have been like, it should have defaulted to like, I need to protect these people. The opposite of the way that it usually is. Like, usually
Yeah.
their target
Yeah.
is to kill someone. But if you can't kill that guy, you at least need to make sure that like Skynet was made.
Yeah, because what if John fled the country?
Yeah.
And then he's just like, well,
Like-
I'll keep looking.
Yeah. Like that fixes his problem. If he fled the country, he wouldn't have been there. He would have
Yeah.
already changed the timeline. But you still need to make sure nothing happens to stop Skynet from happening.
Yeah.
That was my only grievance. There's probably 1,000 other things I should have picked on. I'd watched the movie a trillion times.
There's one thing I had to pick on. They spent all this money on remastering the thing. There's one scene where the truck goes under the bridge and chops off the top of the truck.
Yeah.
The dummy.
You
Oh,
see
the dummy-
you
the
see the
dummy was
fucking
so
dummies.
See the
bad.
dummy.
Yeah. So they spent
Oh,
thousands and
I
upon
know.
thousands on remastering this movie, and they left that one thing in
Yeah,
there.
we felt a bit
which is
weird
so
about
bad.
that. It was just like,
Yeah.
flopping around.
It's the same as when he grabs onto the back of the car with the hooks, and they turn the corner out of the insane asylum.
And the
Oh.
dummy
you see the
just
dummy
swings
just getting
around.
dragged back
Yeah.
and forth.
It's so
It
bad.
wasn't as bad as the truck one, but it was still
But
pretty dummy.
I'd say I will take a dummy over
Having said
weird
that-
not being there or like weird CGI stuff any day. So
He is like liquid metal. He could have just went limp.
No, this was plastic.
You could see
It
its
was like a
white,
stiff
bald
dummy.
head.
It would honestly would have been better if they just made it
Had
look like he
nothing
Like
and
just
made it look
paid
like
some
he
guy that
ducked
was on
down.
death row to do it. Like, that would have been so much better.
We'll look after your
Put you in there.
family. Just get in the truck.
I would have done it.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, would have.
Stop it.
My family would have been looked after. I would have done it.
That'd be sad.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't care.
That'd be
They'd
sad.
have money. That'd be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, what was the other thing? In the bar, the guy behind him when he's
Oh
talking,
yeah, he's ready with
he's
the
already
pull
got the
cue.
pulse cue ready to smack Arnie in the back of the
Like
neck.
they
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
even
Like, they
done
haven't done
anything.
anything.
He
Maybe
just
he's
didn't like
just
the look of
angry.
him.
Yeah.
Big fucking naked
It's
guy
naked.
walks in.
And they
Of course
come
you're
and
gonna
see,
beat
he's
him
like,
up.
oh fuck no, I'm not having to borrow this.
Yeah. Still a fun scene. Like the whole.
I was thinking that movie's got probably some of the most iconic in scenes.
Yeah.
Like, how many movies can you think of have like just that many iconic scenes come from one thing? The pure just running after the car, the fucking him when he's like taking out all the cops when he's just got the minigun and the
Yeah.
launcher.
When he drops the box of flowers and he's got
yeah,
the shotgun.
Yeah.
Just the two of them walking
Yeah.
towards each other, the liquid metal walking through the
Wait.
bars, and he gets his gun caught, and he's like,
Oh yeah,
and then pulls
that
it
is
through.
cool. The little thing, those little tidbits, I think are what make a movie extra good.
Yeah.
But just back to that scene where they, in the mall when they first see each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
Why wouldn't that geek get out the way?
Oh, the guy, I know, he turns in front.
Why? Why would you jump in front of the bullets? Duck, man, duck.
Mate, look, he's too busy trying to finish his Pepsi with the old fucking logo.
Also, the other thing I thought up is the T-1000 wouldn't randomly kill people because he doesn't, like, you would think that they don't maybe know certain things how it will affect the future. They want the future to turn out a certain way without John Connor. That's the only difference. So really, you would think that they would try to preserve everything else besides him.
I think as soon as you get into anything that would do with time,
Yeah.
it's already going to be loopholes or like plot holes or whatever it is like that kind of thing.
Come on, there was already a freaking big problem in the first one when the Terminator, or the guy they sent back to protect.
Oh yeah, they're
The mother.
using his stuff to make to speed up the fucking future in a
That's
sense.
because you're already seeing, you're not seeing the original time loop. You're seeing the paradox.
So now
yeah.
it's just a continuous paradox.
No,
Yeah,
but
there's some way.
it would have happened once originally
Yeah.
in a different way than we've seen. It would have happened naturally. It would have just been he was born and he lived his life and then Skynet was created. But it would have been created differently than the black guy creating it because the black guy created it from seeing
Yeah.
the technology. So, yeah, we're only seeing the paradox version.
Plot holes aside, what do you think of, I guess,
The liquid
story?
metal man does not look good anymore.
I think that's just it's the way it's. Because we had that discussion, and I was just
Yeah.
like, how other way would you have done him, kind of thing.
Oh, I get that.
You know, yeah.
Oh, for the time it looked good, but now it just doesn't hold up. That's all.
But does that mean how else would you have done him, kind of thing?
You wouldn't know.
Like if you looked at liquid metal, it's pretty nice and clear looking.
Yeah. Just do nanites.
I kind of feel like that's what he was technically.
Probably.
Yeah.
He had
Nah,
some.
he was
no,
just a puddle.
he had organic. He
He
had
was
to have
just a
organic
bubble.
stuff to him, didn't he?
He's not organic. I don't think.
Nah, he was pure metal.
He had to have some sort of organic because that was the only way they could time travel. The Terminators.
Oh, that's
That's why they never had clothes on because they had
that's
to have...
only in that other movie that they tie that in, isn't it?
That's in all of them, they supposedly say. That's the number 2 is the only one where
speaking about the time travel much other than just time travel.
in the first one they said that because they asked something about why he's naked.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Actually, that might be.
Because that's why they always come through with no clothes because it's only the organic stuff that could come through. That's why the Terminator was...
I guarantee if you look it up, like
That's
the liquid
wild.
metal is part organic in itself.
Oh, that's weird.
I
All the little
guarantee.
cells are covered in flesh. Hey, he only needed one like flesh skin to get through, so
And then he shed that.
yeah, it'll be fine afterwards. But I was gonna say, what do you think of other than some like plot holes and stuff like that?
The story was-
action, acting, sound, like
So the movie, it was good. It's just like I keep saying, it just didn't hold up to like the actual the animations, the sounds. It just does.
even the Terminator stuff.
I don't know the Arnie stuff.
Because Arnie's,
Yeah.
I was gonna say when he's getting his fucking shit beaten out of him, like all the prosthetics and all that stuff, I still thought looked heaps good.
That looked okay.
I could definitely see that it was on top,
Yeah.
Oh
But-
yeah.
but still pretty good.
Mm.
Like, yeah, you have to give credit where credit was due. Like when you watch him pull off the skin off his
Oh
arm,
yeah.
I'm like, the scene looks like he's pulling shit off his arm. It doesn't look like he's got a hidden arm somewhere or a fake arm.
Only sometime when you saw the cutting, the old like the knife that pumps the blood out kind of trick kind of thing. But other than that, it did look like skin just kind of fucking flapped off his arm. Another iconic moment. The cutting
Yeah,
of the
that's
arm
true.
skin.
That's true.
Like for an action movie to have that many moments, do you know what I mean? To just dominate. It's so many.
Well, that's
in one
why
movie.
it was like groundbreaking for its time.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess
it was. Fuck. People watched it a trillion. It's how many times that shit's been watched?
it's
Isn't it the most popular? That one there, T2, is the most popular Terminator movie or something.
out of them. It is definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Though
that's,
it doesn't have much to live up to, considering like, look, 3 was alright, 1 was good until he lost his eyebrows and it got weird. And I like Genesis, Salvation I like, but then nothing. Like 2 was just near perfect.
Well, that was the first one to get put into Blu-ray. It's the first one to be put into 4K. They
It's
didn't
the
do...
first one not to be on Netflix.
Yeah, it's not on Netflix either. Not on anything.
I was just thinking, like, what about the sound quality? Like when the guy, fucking T-1000 runs up to the truck, and, like pulls the guy out, and he said, "Yeah," it's like the breaking of both. How many people's faces were thrown into things? Like, you need to stop doing that.
Do more
He
of
was
that.
brutal.
Nothing but that.
Like some people are just doing their jobs, and then he just pushes their face into a pole.
Yeah. Fuck those
I
people.
wish I'd suck.
Are you trying to do your job? Your second job for your PlayStation 5? No, fuck yeah. Get it.
Get up.
has that guy played any other characters?
Which one?
T-1000.
He was in
Ugh.
X-Files.
Yeah,
He took over
Oh,
when
yeah.
Mulder was gone for a bit.
he's in a few
I
things.
think
I'm
he's
pretty
in
sure.
Jericho or another weird show that was like that.
Oh my god, Jericho was a good show.
I don't know
It's so
Jericho.
good. I never
so
watched it.
old.
Yeah.
Alright, let's quickly wrap it up since I've got nothing to compare it against here right now. What would you rate it now?
Now?
Yes.
If it was released now or just now?
I guess probably...
If it was
Alright,
released now-
You can't really
It'd
judge
be like
it
a
as if
high
it's been
B
no,
grade
released
movie.
you
now.
can never 100%, but still.
Considering it was
Trying
made in
it
91.
Released now, it'd be a high B grade.
Hmm.
It wouldn't be a triple A.
Considering it was
sure.
made in 91, it's actually pretty good.
What would I rate it though?
The funny
fun.
thing is, to me, like you said, the liquid metal in that doesn't look good. But everything else still looked good to me. The way the story went along still goes along fine. It's not like weird shit out of order. It shows what each of the Terminators are doing, how the T1 was actually tracking them and focusing.
Oh,
like,
the
looking for
story,
them.
like the way the story unfolded
Yeah.
was fine. Like besides certain things where they tried to show John Connor early on when he's like stealing money,
Oh, yeah.
just for the sake that they could show him being a bit of a rebel.
Hmm.
It was also he was much younger than I remember. I thought he was older than that.
No,
He's like
Yeah,
eight, not 8. Like, he's like
12 or 13 or
yeah,
something, really?
like maybe 13. And yeah, he just hacks fucking ATMs like
Yeah.
it's nothing. Where the fuck's he getting this technology?
His mum.
Like, where's she been? She's been in the fucking insane
Oh, I
asylum
can
for
She raised
years.
him for a while before.
I
she
can
got
understand
taken
where
away.
he's getting the skills,
Yeah.
but not the money to buy this technology to start with.
Well, it was just a shitty laptop. He's got foster parents. They probably give him some good money.
It wasn't just the laptop; it was the device he had. No one's just hacking into fucking ATMs like that. And then he's at like Cyberdyne, the head, like the fucking pinnacle of technology in the world, or at least America. And he's just like, I'll just hack into their systems
To be
and
fair, they had 2 security guards. All right.
whatever. This is before internet. Also, they never addressed how fucking Skynet went. They never say internet. Skynet went worldwide and went global.
Satellites.
How? Tell me how, bitch.
The internet. They just don't know about it back
No
then.
Wi-Fi.
They didn't know about then back in
No
91.
Bluetooth.
They still had satellites.
It was
sending
all
data
through
around.
fucking DVDs on the front of like magazines
Like,
where you like get demos and shit. Everyone installs Skynet.
fucking Age of Empires 2 on fucking cornflakes cereal.
Yeah, it
box.
comes in your Cocoa Pops.
Yeah.
You install Skynet in your family computer.
Fucking
Sounds like
rules the
fun.
world.
Baby Terminator lives in the back of your TV.
Woohoo!
Alright, yeah, what'd you rate it? Finish it out. Final thoughts.
Oh, okay. I'd give it at least 90%. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But, alright, between 85 and 90%.
Fair enough. Actually, wait. This was the first time you were watching it, wasn't it?
No,
So you said something about you hadn't watched one or something.
no.
Or you didn't remember
The
it.
whole time I was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. This is my favourite one. So thank you for not listening to me ever at all.
You're female. No one needs to listen to you.
You're the actual worst.
You're the actual worst.
Wait, I'll give you 2 out of 10.
Yeah, that's me, but what about Terminator?
Terminator being my favourite Terminator movie that I have seen countless times as I grew up. I'd say it's like probably an 8. Maybe a 9 if I pretend that, you know, that I don't notice the dummy
Is
and I
it out of
don't
10?
notice the kind of weird. Yeah, I'd say it's out of 10.
So, I was going to say, everyone's seen... What about you, Martin? You sound a bit lower on it.
Yeah, I don't know. For this time, would have been good, but
For its time, it probably would have been a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
but if having to rate it now, I wouldn't. No, I've seen movies that are older that still hold up better than that. So
So what would
See,
you give
I
it
would-
then?
ooh,
Well,
that's
at
a
least-
good argument.
40-50%.
Ooh,
Average
fuck.
movie?
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
You're giving it like 5 out of 10?
yeah.
God damn,
If it was
Martin.
released right now this way.
Yeah, but we can't really judge it as if it's released now.
Well, that's what Kane asked. So that's what Martin did.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, from watching it.
It's so harsh. Although I
I mean,
must
just
say,
from watching it right now, I'd still say it's very high. I still think it
Yeah,
does
I'd
a
still
lot.
say high.
But I feel like that's not super fair because you already loved it. You'd have to actually find people that had not seen it and make them watch it.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best way to do it.
Because the nostalgia's there,
Kids.
you know? Like, there's no way for us to watch it and be like, yeah, let's pretend that it came out now, because we can't.
Oh no, we'll never be able to do anything like that.
Yeah.
That's
well,
why, if anything,
unless
I would
we're...
Martin
say...
did.
it-
Yeah, we're brutal like Martin. Martin's like fucking 2.
A
It
5,
sucks.
to me, a 5 is like...
I rate it 1 Kane.
like, a 5 means, like, the story was coherent. It all looks like, you know, the actors all did their jobs, the sound quality, the story,
Having
all
said that, you don't get to see too much of the futuristic side. Though you do get that intro scene, which I'd
Oh,
forgot.
yeah.
I like that. That was cool. I'm like, I forgot this even existed.
You're like, John Connor looks like a badass.
Yeah. And there's fucking huge machines patrolling everywhere, and
Yeah, it was pretty good, actually.
looks pretty.
If
death-like.
anything, I would say that was probably the most B-grade part of it. Is the whole pew 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 running around, the lasers in the future looking, and
That's true,
Yeah.
but it's very hard to do that even now without making it looking B grade.
well, the laser sound could be different. It's always pew. with the
You
laser.
don't know what lasers sound like.
You know what
Lasers
they
are
sound
soundless.
like? They would just be like,
Yeah, they don't have sound.
No,
nothing.
you just hear clicking when you fucking click the fucking what's it called, trigger.
probably not even clicking.
Nah,
Just move
No, it's
that.
just touch. It's
Just
touch.
touch sensitive.
Oh, that would be fucking annoying on a gun. It's touch sensitive, so you just grab your gun and accidentally shoot people.
But your gun, you're taught to grab it on the outside of the trigger.
Yeah, and then you don't because you're fucking lazy.
Well, you're not getting into the army.
You're not getting a laser gun.
So send out with.
What about next? We can talk.
So wait. If we were to average ours out, because I'll go 9. I still think
You're giving
was
it a
really
9?
good.
You're giving it
I
an
still think
8?
it looks good till this day, other than the
8.5.
liquid metal.
8.
You want to see what the average is?
8, 8.5.
Yeah,
What are you
can
giving
Eight.
it?
divide?
All right.
8 for now.
Why are you looking that up?
8.5
No,
in
no.
the few,
Put
in the
all our
past.
scores together, and then you divide it, and that's what you get.
Why are you looking that up?
85.
Are we going through our next movies?
Huh?
Are we going to go through the next movies? We're gonna-
So no, next we're gonna pick what's the movie for this
That's what I
week.
mean. We're going to pick.
Clockwork Orange.
I'm not watching that.
I haven't watched it in so long.
I think I actually have it at home on
Don't
Blu-ray.
think I've seen it. I tried about 4 times and I couldn't get into it.
Is it all the rape?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the movie I got at home on Blu-ray. I just couldn't.
Oh, anyone else? What's your pick?
I actually, because we've been talking about it a lot, I wouldn't mind watching Groundhog Day. It's
Groundhog
been
Day.
a while.
Ooh.
Gremlins.
Actually, that's not bad considering
You
we
already
just
chose
watched...
yours. Shut
Yeah,
up.
you already chose yours.
What did I
Considering we
choose?
just watched Russian Doll.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Mine was a choice between either the original Stargate or Christine.
Oh, yes.
I was leaning
Stargate
more.
would be good.
I was leaning more towards Christine, just because it's another old.
Hmm.
It's old. I'm pretty sure that's older than Stargate, and we just
Yeah.
did Terminator. So
Well, you said there's other old movies that hold up better, and that's why straight away I was like, I would love to know because I don't know if any I can see holding up.
I reckon Christine holds up.
You know when like a movie gets like such a good budget, kind of like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It probably still looks good till this day, kind of thing. And I think it'll probably still continue to look good after a long time. It's always CGI that fucks things more than anything else.
Yeah.
So which one's yours?
I reckon Christine over Stargate. I'll probably use Stargate later on.
Okay. For me, I'd already made it. My pick last week. I'm gonna say Goodfellas.
So what do we do?
So, what's it? What one does that? What's everyone leaning towards? Did anyone else say anything that they feel like tickles their fancy? Or should we do a vote and then see if anyone, the down ones, can persuade their way back in?
Fucking choose
Actually-
mine, bitches.
That's a good thing. Good thing. All right. What
Did we
about,
do
what
it
about
last
you,
week?
Martin? What makes you want us to pick Christine?
Choose Clockwork Orange because you already have it, and you don't have to go out of your way to find it.
I don't have to go out my way to find Christine either. It's a Stephen King movie, and I've probably got
Yeah,
3
but
copies
we
of
will.
it.
Christine's the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not watched that in years.
I would.
remember. I think I've only actually watched it maybe once or twice.
I don't know if
remember-
I've watched it.
I remember liking it a lot.
You would have watched it, Aaron.
So hang on, we got Groundhog Day, Christine, A Clockwork Orange, and what?
Goodfellas.
That's right.
Goodfellas is good.
Who did the
really
Aaron
good.
Clockwork Orange?
Goodfellas is the reason why I think you should pick it because it is easily the best gangster movie of all time, and it's a fucking perfect, near perfect, coherent story of just someone's life going through mafia.
Clockwork Orange.
What's your reason other than pick it fuckers?
It has rave reviews.
It has what?
Rave reviews.
Great reviews. So
It is such a
can be
bad
50-50,
movie.
'cause
Bad
critics are dumb
storyline.
cunts.
Everyone has
Bad
given it good
acting.
reviews.
It's a bad
Look at its
movie.
reviews.
I've got it. It's a bad movie.
What are the reviews? What's its rating?
I'm not
I don't
looking
know.
it up. I don't want my iPad tainted with that crap.
I'll look it up because.
Does anyone want to make a case for theirs, or are they confident?
No,
in
I'll
seeing-
make it. I'll make a case. I think we should watch Groundhog Day because we've all been watching
Yeah.
Russian Doll. I think it'd be fun to see what we think about the arguments about how long he was actually stuck in Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Considering
Ooh, I
there's
do.
some
Make
that
our
say
own
hundreds of
calculations.
years. Yeah, well, some say hundreds of years, some say 10 years, some say like 30 years. So I think it'd be fun to watch it and be like, okay.
The fact it was more
everyone's
than a
wrong.
year.
it's already.
And yeah, just because it's another old classic, might not have seen it for several years.
Is Groundhog Day 90s or 80s?
I'd say 90s.
Because I was
Day
kind
is
of thinking
great.
a nice way so we kind of don't get looping is maybe to go from different decades. Next
Nah.
time we make a pick.
Nah.
Also
enough.
no.
Good
I'm-
logical argument, just like your Clockwork one, you dumb fuck.
Hey, I said that. Good reviews.
Good reviews. That's a terrible argument.
No, that means
That's
lots
me
of
saying
people
it's got
like
bad
it.
Reviews. Check it out.
So Groundhog
No.
Day is from 1993, and A
Lord.
Clockwork Orange is from the 70s. Is it? Or the 80s? Let me have a
My
look.
fucking god.
It's from
Is anything good
1971.
from the 70s? I don't know if I'd be able to go back much further than the 70s and really appreciate it. Maybe only.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Ugh.
Come on, Martin. Lawrence of Arabia.
Hell no.
You gonna make an argument for you, Christine?
Not really. It's Stephen King. You should watch it anyway.
That's his
Yeah.
argument. It's Stephen
It's a
King.
good argument. It's up there with Aaron's. It's got good reviews.
It's a nice old movie, which is it's older than
It's a nice old
what-
movie.
how it-
T2. It's an 83 movie.
83.
So I reckon it still holds up to that type of little bit better, or holds up better than T2. I reckon does for animation and that.
That's a bold claim,
That's such a
sir.
claim.
There's some good scenes
Especially
there.
if it got released now.
Yeah.
I want them to make it now.
If it got released today, we'd fuck it up.
Oh no,
Be
I
an
reckon
electric car, and people would just say it was autonomous.
It's Siri in a car.
Alright.
Ooh.
Everyone, make your picks. Unless
Clockwork.
we all, if anyone's
So-
going to change.
So
Oh
we.
wait, sorry. We all know everyone picks their own, because that's the point.
That's what I'm saying.
What
We're
do
not
you
allowed.
pick not to be a part of it?
Oof.
Just to say,
Clockwork.
we just can't pick our own technically.
Yeah.
Christine.
No, we're picking what? So you're picking Christine to get rid of?
Yeah.
I'm picking Clockwork to get
Um,
rid of.
Picking Clockwork to get rid of.
Okay.
Fuck you,
It's all
cunts.
on you.
I am going against anything either of you say.
What are you going against? Because unless you pick,
Clockwork Orange.
oh wait, no, unless you pick Christine, Clockwork is gone.
Yeah, I don't think I'm quite ready to watch Clockwork Orange again. I
hate
feel
you.
like I need to build
can
up with some
all
old
die.
movies first, but I feel like I'm not super keen on
Oh.
Christine this week either.
Die.
Oh, you do that, then that just eliminates Clockwork and Christine.
Let me think.
We can bring these back. These movies
Yeah, these
back.
can
Yeah,
all
we
be
can bring
brought
them
back.
back. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, I do want to see all of
Each
these.
week.
Like, I want to see all of these.
Yeah, each week you're just like Clockwork Orange.
At some point, we will watch it.
And the
but-
first thing we do, we all go, well, vote to get rid of that one.
You know, you're more than welcome to like bribe.
It'll become a 3-person
Yeah.
fucking voting
Let's
system.
play that sheriff game. How many apples are you going to give me?
Fuck off.
So
Look, I'll...
is it Christine and Clockwork that are out?
Actually, maybe I'll... Yeah, we'll say they're out.
Alright.
We'll never properly announce my vote, but let's say they're out.
You picked Christine, didn't you?
Yeah,
Or
kind
was it
of.
Clockwork?
No, Christine.
Okay.
You would rather watch Clockwork Orange over Christine. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Wait, yeah, is that what you're saying?
I mean,
Like, no
That-
mettering the system.
that's-
Which one are you picking?
Yeah. So which one would you rather
Hurry up,
not
we're over
watch?
2 hours.
I don't know.
Because if you say you'd rather watch Clockwork Orange over Christine, you can get out.
It depends on my mood.
I don't care about your mood. Clockwork Orange should never be watched again. That movie should have been burnt and destroyed years ago.
He's making a good case.
I only watched it a long time ago. Like, I want to see it again.
Oh,
You've got-
I'll bring it around next week, and you can keep it.
What was your pick?
I
I'm
don't
gonna make
know.
Amy watch
I
it.
can't really trust Martin because he gave Terminator a 5. So I'm
Yeah,
probably...
no, we all know his way. That's why we need all of us to
All
actually
right.
give good
All
reviews.
right, yeah, all right, fine. I'll eliminate Clockwork Orange.
Okay, that means that's 3 to Clockwork Orange means it's completely gone.
Yeah.
So it's just...
Now it's between Goodfellas, Groundhog, and
No,
Christine.
because I voted for Christine.
But there was only one. If everyone voted for others, that'd just be 3 movies gone altogether.
No. Everyone's had a vote. The only 2 that haven't had anything negative are your 2, so now we should re-vote
Okay,
on the remaining 2.
all right, you want to do that? Well, that
Because
means...
everyone's had 1 vote, and your 2 are left.
See, the only reason I think that one's kind of shitty because see, it kind of works. It's the way same as last time though. Because what if she'd voted, or she did vote Clockwork? That's 3 to Clockwork, but then
That is still 1 to his.
If I'd have
3 to
voted
Clockwork.
Christine, it would have been
These
I
two
see
have
what you mean.
nothing.
I see. what you mean.
Yeah.
So all 3 could just get eliminated, and there'd only be 1 left.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, you vote.
All right, so
Sorry, fuck you, Groundhog. Even though I actually want to watch you.
I don't feel
Groundhog.
like watching Goodfellas yet.
I want to watch Groundhog.
Because I feel like I've just watched 2 or 3 gangster movies recently, and I'm just
What have
like...
you watched? What have you watched?
The weird one with the twins, that was gangstery.
Yeah, that
and then whatever we watched before that with
That was
the
English
the
Gangster,
guy
doesn't
that then became a cop or
count. Ooh, The Departed.
The
That was really
Departed.
good.
We watched The Departed. Yeah, so I'm keen to watch that because I know it's like your favorite movie.
It blows those other ones
I'd
out
just
more.
rather watch Groundhog Day while we're fresh on Russian Doll.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I choose...
Groundhog?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I want to watch Groundhog. I
Okay.
don't want to watch...
All right, Groundhog it
Goodfellas.
is.
I
Lock it in.
Eddie.
Listen.
Eddie. Groundhog hug. That's not what I meant, right? There we go. We all go home and Google Groundhog Hog, and we're like, I can't find this movie. Also,
Groundhog.
our
I think it would
average
still come up.
score for Terminator. Thank you, Martin, for ruining everything. Was 7.5. Well,
That's
Respectable.
technically it was 7.6. I should up that. It was 7.6.
It's respectable.
It's It's disappointing.
It's not going to be top of the list.
You know what? Can I meta it? Fuck it. I'll give it a 10.
No,
No.
you're too late.
You can't. Nice try. No.
I'll remember this when we do your movie next. Automatic 1.
I
Yeah,
don't care.
we finally watched one of Martin Stephen King movies, and we're like, it was a good movie, but
It was
Martin
a good movie.
picked it,
Highly
so
recommend
2.
it. 1 out of 10.
Like I said, the story was good. It's just like you wanted it, but it came out today. What I think.
All right, maybe. I feel
No,
like
it's
I've
too
voted
late.
that.
That's how we're doing
No,
it
because
now.
if we're doing all of them like that, holy shit, they're gonna get like destroyed.
They're gonna get 4s.
Clockwork Orange. If that came out today, 100 out of 10.
No, you wouldn't.
Well,
and
for
you know it.
E.T. 70 out of 10.
You still wouldn't.
No, for me, even though I still didn't like Terminator 2, the story was good, but I didn't like it that much.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
fair
like
enough.
A 5. That's
Back-
god
even back
awful.
then.
That does hurt me. I think Arnie's crying in California.
I don't give a shit.
He
For
cries so
fuck's sake,
manly.
I can't pronounce this one. Can you read out the thank yous to our Patreon for listening to this
Oh
shit
no!
show?
What? Oh
Just
no!
start yeah.
Am I able to? Can you screenshot that and send it to me? Ugh, it's so awkward.
You're awkward.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do about it? All right.
Ignore you.
Am I reading out these names here?
Yeah, whatever has the thingy next to it.
Oh god. All right. Let's start with thanking our dear patrons.
Valued patrons.
Dear,
They're valued, remember.
dear, DEER.
Dears.
Just fucking read it out. This is going way too long.
We have Yvette, Michael,
You
Melissa.
read the wrong one.
Why?
It just said.
You said don't.
That's why I covered his name so you couldn't see.
I thought you were just being bad. Unthank you, Michael. Unthank you so hard. Whoever you are. Alright. Melissa!
This is counting as our extra podcast.
I googled how to say this and now I don't remember.
What is it? Let me see.
Thanks, Jamie.
Spell
Thank you.
it. Spell it out.
L'_INCONNUE Della Jamie.
Lucretius?
It looks like LeCornu. LeCornu Jamie. There we go.
There you go, you're done. Is that it? Is that all? of
No.
them?
Thank you, Kane. Thank you,
You're
Dayan.
welcome. You're done.
Thank you, an angry lady. Not thank you, Michael.
Okay.
Why not
Good.
Michael?
Thank you.
Michael changed his mind. Sorry, Michael.
If you are one of those unvalued supporters, thank you too.
Oh,
You're
the
just-
cheap ones.
Yeah.
It's alright, we got
Can you
bills
read
to
out
pay.
his name again?
No.
It's Lucretius.
LeCornu.
And now we're going to get to recording our exclusive for the top tier people. So look forward to that.
Oh,
Until next
man.
time, everyone, bid adieu.
Bye.
Adieu.
See ya.
Adieu. Oh, you
I
said
just say it twice. You're like adieu. Adieu.
because I didn't say it right.
Voilà, croissant.
You just accent correct yourself.
Everyone, give me your best French croissant.
No.
Croissant?
Croissant.
NPC